Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you once again for being an integral part of our growing community. Your support is truly invaluable and I'm genuinely thrilled about the journey ahead for us. So let's dive in. Today we embark on a journey to explore the Democratic Republic of Congo, a country of immense potential and abundant natural resources. Congo stands as Africa's second largest nation in terms of landmass and is widely regarded as one of the world's wealthiest nations in terms of its vast natural resources. According to GSP Hub, the country possesses an astounding estimated worth of $24 trillion in untapped raw mineral deposits. Includes substantial deposits of zinc, iron and uranium in the southern regions, diamonds in the west and gold in the north. Beyond this, Congo boasts an astonishing array of valuable minerals such as copper and cobalt, which are central to our discussion today. A critical component in various industries, especially electric vehicle manufacturing. These elements have gained global significance due to their pivotal role in the production of electric vehicles, aligning perfectly with the global shift towards greener energy sources. Notably, the Democratic Republic of Congo is by far the world's largest producer of cobalt, accounting for roughly 70% of global production. The country has been the top producer of the metal for some time and is likely to remain crucial to the cobalt market for the foreseeable future. However, despite its immense wealth in natural resources, Congo, paradoxically, remains one of the world's least developed nations. A substantial portion of its mineral wealth finds its way to foreign markets, with significant amounts of copper and cobalt, in particular, being directed to China through a landmark agreement signed in 2008. The two nations had a substantial $21.7 billion trade relationship as of 2022, with China serving as the primary destination for most of DRC's copper and cobalt trade. Initially hailed as a deal of the century, the Sino-Congolese des Mines, Sicomines Agreement marked a historic Chinese investment in Africa when it was established in 2007. According to GB reports, under this agreement, China secured the rights to mine cobalt and copper valued at approximately $50 billion over a period of 25 years. Under the agreement, China will receive 10 million metric tons of copper and 600,000 metric tons of cobalt. In exchange for these mineral rights, China committed to building crucial infrastructure, including urban roads, highways and hospitals. This infrastructure development was especially crucial in the aftermath of the civil wars that ravaged the country from 1996 to 1997 and from 1998 to 2003, making the Sicomines deal an essential component of post-war reconstruction in the DRC. The initial agreement was signed during Joseph Kabila's presidency. The Sicomine deal was expected to fuel the DRC's economic growth, boost exports, increase tax revenue, and facilitate the influx of US dollars. However, more than a decade later, it has fallen short of these expectations. President Felix has expressed dissatisfaction with the $6.2 billion minerals for infrastructure contract with China, highlighting that the nation has not reaped the expected benefits.
Back in 2008, the Democratic Republic of Congo struck a big deal with Beijing. China's state-owned firms would build hospitals and roads in return for revenues from copper and cobalt mines. 13 years on, critics say few of the promised benefits have materialised. Now a new report by a global anti-corruption body, seen by Reuters, calls the deal unconscionable.
Now fast forward to May 2021. After President Tshisekedi's election, a decision was made to completely reassess the Sicomines Agreement by directing his government to engage in discussions aimed at reviewing the agreement's terms. The president acknowledges that the current agreement may not be favorable to the DRC and has thus established a task force to re-evaluate the situation, which will pave the way for discussions with their Chinese counterparts. The DRC's objective is to rebalance the infrastructure for minerals deal, as it believes that the terms have not been adequately fulfilled by its Chinese counterparts. As a result, the Democratic Republic of Congo has embarked on a significant journey to reassess this crucial resource for infrastructure agreement with China. Based on these concerns, in February 2023, Jules Alingete Key, the state auditor of the Congolese Finance Inspection, has echoed these same sentiments, stressing the need to renegotiate the agreement to ensure a fair distribution of profits. The head of the Congolese IGF conducted a comprehensive audit, shedding light on the complexity, accountability issues, and shortcomings of the agreement in question. The audit findings revealed a significant disparity between promises and actual investments made over the past 15 years, with only $822 million allocated for the development as opposed to the pledged $3 billion. Within his report, Alingete Key highlighted a concerning discrepancy in the $822 million allocated to infrastructure development by Sicomines, suggesting that these figures had been inflated and did not accurately represent the accomplishments on the ground. Alingete Key went as far as characterizing the agreement as a form of economic colonization that is simply unacceptable and called for reparations. Specifically, Alingete Key demanded that Sicomines allocate a minimum of $1 billion to its Congolese partners in 2023 to address the delays in the infrastructure investment stipulated by the contract. He insisted that infrastructure projects should be shared equally between Congolese and Chinese companies, expressing dismay that all the work was consistently awarded to Chinese companies that not only overcharged but also profited significantly. Furthermore, Alingete Key highlighted a substantial financial loss incurred by Sicomines, the Congolese partner of the deal, due to the sale of minerals extracted by Sicomines to Chinese companies at reduced prices, as these Chinese companies were also shareholders of Sicomines. This loss amounted to a staggering $7 billion. Now, in light of all these revelations, the Democratic Republic of Congo intends to seek compensation. Fulmeta, by speaking with RFI outlet in Kinshasa, pointed out that the politicians who negotiated the contract back in 2008 bear great responsibility for the dire consequences that this agreement has brought. He cited instances such as the exorbitant $114 million spent on renovating Sasha Saint-Continent Hospital, where the investment per bed reached an astonishing $200,000. Similarly, the Bukavu Stadium in Nyantende received $10 million earmarked for construction, but the state audit revealed that only $3 million was spent on the stadium, which remains unfinished despite expected completion date in 2019. Moreover, the airports in Goma and Bukavu have never undergone renovation. The hydroelectric dams in Nketenda were never constructed, and out of the promised 3,656 kilometers of roads, only 536 kilometers were actually built. An advisor to the Congolese Ministry of Finance conveyed to the Global Witness Advocacy Organization in 2011 that the DRC has been in an exceptionally vulnerable position during the negotiation of the deal, likening it to a weakened state in the bargaining process. I think that this is a cop-out. We need to seriously start holding our leaders accountable for the types of contracts and agreements they sign on behalf of their countries and citizens. During his official visit to China in May of 2023, based on the audit findings, President Tshisekedi proposed a review of the agreement to better align with the interests of the DRC. The renegotiation of the contract entails boosting the DRC's Sicomines share from 32% to 70%, reducing China's shares from 68% to 30%. This effort is driven by the desire for a fairer distribution of infrastructure work and profits. According to Jules Alingete Key, it is unacceptable that Chinese companies have consistently been awarded all the infrastructure projects, resulting in overcharging and significant profits. To understand the Sicomines Agreement, we must delve into its background. In September 2007, the initial agreement took shape. Two prominent Chinese companies, Sinohydro and CREC, were entrusted with infrastructure development spanning roads, railways, health care facilities, hospitals, totaling an estimated 6.5 billion in value. This marked a significant milestone, granting China access to billions of dollars worth of copper and cobalt reserves, with the responsibility for exploitation entrusted to Sicomines, the joint venture. And during the repayment period, the Sicomines joint venture is exempt from tax obligations. The repayment process unfolds in two phases. Phase 1. All joint venture profits will go towards repaying the loans for the most urgent infrastructure projects, along with accrued interest. Phase 2. 85% of joint venture profits are allocated to repay the loans for financing mining investments, including accrued interest. The remaining 15% goes to the joint venture parties. After repaying the mining investment loans, the loans for the remaining infrastructure projects plus interest follow a similar 85-15 arrangement. Once all loans are repaid, profits are shared among the parties, and the joint venture begins paying taxes to the Congolese party as per the DRC's 2002 mining code. This barter arrangement, which remains unchanged to this day, underwent gradual renegotiations between 2007 and 2009.
In summary, the DRC's endeavor to reassess Sicomines Agreement underscores the importance of creating agreements that serve the long-term interests of the country. African leaders should exercise caution, ensuring that such agreements are mutually beneficial and prioritize their nation's development over short-term gains or personal benefits. Accountability is paramount, particularly when secrecy and potential kickbacks are involved. This case serves as a valuable lesson for African nations engaged in similar agreements with China or any other country.
What are your opinions regarding Congo's desire to reopen negotiations on this deal? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. And until next time, thank you for watching and goodbye.